Welcome everybody. This is a reset and flow class with myself, Julie, and I'm also having another coach join me. So I'm going to be waiting to see if she's ready to join. It's a pretty overcast day today. I actually thought it was going to be a little bit. Just inviting my other coach to join. Here we go. Hey.
Hi, Julie.
So this is Celia, and Celia is one of the coaches that I work very closely with, and she's based in New South Wales. So I'm on the southern side of Sydney, a couple of hours south of Sydney, and Celia is up the other end. Do you want to explain where you are, Celia?
I'm in the New England region, so it's about 6 or 7 hours from Sydney, northwest. Yeah.
So all of us coaches are scattered around Australia. I've only met one coach in person, that's Amira, when we were standing at the Sydney airport on our way to Costa Rica to the retreat with Human Garage last year. So we're yet to meet each other in person, but that is going to be coming soon. Yeah. All right. So should we do a sync up first? I'll leave.
Sounds great.
We'll we'll just do our regular sync up. So anyone who's involved with Human Garage know that we and Human Garage team and everybody, we just do a sync up. And when I say just do, it's actually really important to sync our energies together. So it's we're all going to be syncing up. It's a really simple process. So if you just put your right foot over your left, so you're crossing your leg, let's come back a bit, and your right hand underneath your left armpit, your left arm rests on top of your right shoulder. Now just take a deep breath and allow your shoulders to drop down. Now turn your head to the left and rotate the body to the right. We're going to breathe in 3 breaths through the mouth. Breathe in and out. 2, 3, in through the nose. 2, and 3. Right, come back to center slowly. Unwind. I always can feel just a little bit more relaxed. Just dropping a little bit of the little bit of nervous energy or just the energy around. Regardless of what meeting we're in, I can always feel that difference. So that's really good. So Celia, I thought I might start off with a wrist release. I haven't done one of those for a while. And then I'll throw it to you.
Right.
So for those watching, if you've never done fascial maneuvers before, whenever we do these, we're always our starting position is always shoulder width apart and our spinal pelvic lock on. So we pull our belly button to the spine and you pull your sex organs up, pull your pelvic floor up, and you're holding that. And you want to hold that as long as you can throughout the maneuver. And it does take practice to be able to sustain that hold. So give yourself grace in that because it does take a bit of practice. So you're holding that, so we're pivoting the body and the fascia around the spine. And we're going to be just using some simple breaths. So every time we say breathe in through the mouth, you're going to be breathing out the mouth. When we say breathe in through the nose, you're breathing out through the mouth again. So it's always either in the mouth or in the nose, but always out through the mouth. Okay, so between each maneuver, we always do a little bit of a check-in to see where we are. So even now, just get a bit of a sense of where you are at the moment. You know, we've just done that sync up, but how are you feeling in your body? Are you in your body? Are you preoccupied with lots of chatter in your head? You're worrying about the dishes, or you've got to pick kids up from some activity, or, you know, whatever's going on. Take notice of how much you're in your head and how much you're in your body. So we want to come back into our body. So we'll start off with our wrist one. So the wrist one is, we're just going to loosen this up, and your hands that we're doing, the fingers, that all relates to cognitive ability as well. So you might find your brain might get a little bit sharper feeling by the end of this. And it's also good if you've got some ankle issues. Your wrists actually help activate your ankles. So with your right hand, place it out in front, and I want you with the other hand is grab the wrist. Okay, and you can twist it. I want you to twist it either way. So twisting it is, if you get that burning feeling, it's an indication that your fascia is slightly dehydrated and it needs a little bit of the layers released. So twist it and find the way, the side. I'm going to twist mine on the way out, so over and towards that side. And then you want to pull as though you're pulling your hand through a glove. And then you want to just slowly rotate your wrist around and see if you can feel any burning feelings. Keep your core on. So we're actually correcting the posture as we do this. And you can move your hands up, come down into a squat and move your body around. So we're not just moving the wrist, but we're also seeing where, when we move the wrist, can we feel it activating other parts of the body. So, you know, I do this and I can feel it in my shoulder blades. I can feel my chest is sort of starting to open up a little bit too. So just rotate that. Okay, so I'm not counting the breaths there because we're just going to warm into this a little bit. Okay, so let's try the other side now. So if you've got, so this is your left side wrist. So if you've got an issue with your right ankle, you do the opposite side wrist. Okay, so left hand out, grab the wrist and twist it either way. So I'm going to twist mine out. I can feel a bit of tension there. Mine's a little bit tighter this side than compared to the other. And I'm going to pull the hands that we're pushing into a glove, creating that tension and rotation. And now move the wrist around. Oh, I can definitely feel this side is tighter. It's really interesting. Okay, just naturally on this one. You can breathe in through the nose or out through the mouth and just stretch up over your head, move your body around, come down to a squat and see how that feels. And release, give that a shake. Now I'm going to go back to the right side. We're going to just tweak that a little bit more. So with the right side, same thing, twist it like we just did. This time I want you to pull your thumb down into your hand and wrap your fingers around. This is going to create more tension. And all I want you to do is twist that wrist and pull it like you're through a glove, and then just rotate that hand up and down and see if you can feel any tension through here. And just breathe. Let's do 3 breaths through the mouth. 2, rotate it around, and 3. Let's go to the other side now, left side. This one, I do this every so often because when I very first time I did it, it was so tight and so burny feeling. I just can see how much my fascia is released. Okay, so the left side, put your thumb down, wrap your fingers around your thumb, and we're just going to rotate it up and down. Breathe in through your nose this time. Breathe in. 2 and 3. Just rotate that around and release. Give that bit of a shake.
Never tight.
Yeah. I can feel my mind's actually, because you know you're focusing on, your attention's on something else. I can sense that my mind is quieting down a little bit too, so that's a good sign. Yeah.
I had my right shoulder and behind my shoulder blade was really uncomfortable before we started, and it settled right down. I felt it when we did the left wrist right down in here.
Feel it up here too. So just something specific, and it activates the rest of the body. All right. So between maneuvers, guys, we're just going to move. We're just giving a body a chance to process what we've just done and see how it's responding to that maneuver, and allowing the body time to hit the save button on that new, the new adjustment, because it's just been awakened up, and we've just set a new posture, and we're feeling flowy now. So the body's going, oh, I like this. Let's lock this in, and we'll build on this for the next maneuver. So Celia, what would you like to do?
One of my favourites. I love swinger. So
Swinger. I thought you'd do swinger. Yeah, it is one. It's probably one of my favorites too. All righty.
With my sore shoulder, I was like, I've got to do swinger this morning.
Can you hear me? Yeah, not as clear as I've heard you before. You're sounding a little bit tinny. So I see people on there. I'm trying to read. Hello, everybody, for joining us. It's beautiful. I can see
Is that
some names. Yeah, Erica's on. Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. Sandra. Dimmy. Hey, Dimmy. Haven't seen you in a long time. Hello, beautiful everyone.
okay? So we have our feet shoulder width apart. Can you hear me a bit better now, Julie?
I can hear you, but it's not as the audio is not as clear as you've had before. But anyway,
We'll sort it out another day. So if we bend our knees, soften our knees. Pardon?
Yeah, no, you're standing. Keep going. It's good.
Soften your knees and just let your bottom stick back out and let your hands hang down towards your knees. I'll have to work out my camera angle a bit later. It's not working properly today. And I want you to put your right hand onto your left shoulder. With your left hand, grab the elbow, just the skin above your elbow on your right. Pull the skin down and lock it above your right elbow. Turning your body to the left and head to the right. And in that position, just squatting down as far as you're comfortably able to go. And down here, we're going to breathe through your mouth. 3, in, 2, 3, nose, 2, 3. And if you're able to, put your right foot behind you and 3 through your mouth. 2, 3. And then come back to center and hold your elbow still and take it above your head, wherever you're comfortably able to go. Lean over to your left and look to your right and breathe 3 through your mouth. 2, 3. And step your left foot behind you and 3 through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. And slowly unwind. Come back to center. And just check in with your body and see how you feel. Oh, that felt amazing for me. How did it feel for you? Okay. We'll go to the other side and just bend your knees and let your hands hang so your fingertips are on your knees, and then bring your left hand, put it on your right shoulder, right hand behind your left elbow and pull the skin down to your elbow and lock it. Turn your head to the left and body to the right and squatting down as far as you're comfortably able to go. We'll do 3 breaths through the mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Stepping back with your left foot behind you, wherever you, if you're comfortably able to do so. 3 through your mouth. 2, 3. Come back to center, holding your elbow, and take your arm above your head. Leaning over to the right, head to the left. 3 through your mouth. 2, 3. Step back with your left foot. 3 through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. and come back to center, unwinding slowly and just moving your hands in a figure of 8 if you can't have the space to walk.
I just heard my shoulder pop. So for anyone who's new to Human Garage, if you're hearing what we would say bones cracking, it's actually the pressure pockets in the body releasing. So that's a good sign. It just means you're redistributing the pressure in your body. So I had a little pop in my shoulder. I thought, well, that's good. So that's just like a your own adjustment. Okay, so that's great. So I know
It's lovely.
I know this is one of your favorite maneuvers, Celia. So is there a reason why you like this one the most?
I don't know. This morning it was like because of my right shoulder, but I just feel like I get an all over release. It's like just a go to, like a short, quick one that I can do if I haven't got much time. So I've got the 2 boys, so they keep me busy. So if I need to just do something really quickly, I can do that 6 breaths on one side and 6 on the other, and then I've done a quick reset, and then I can keep going with the day. I think that's probably why it's my go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My go-to is the anti-gravity. So but yeah, we've all got our own little preferences, but they're all good depending on what you want and how you're what are you wanting to achieve. All right, that's great. Yeah, so we just, if you've got room, go for a walk and come back. That's so that you've got a chance for the body to adjust. So it's like you know, if you get hit playing sport and you fall down to the ground and you're a bit disorientated, your body needs a little bit of time to adjust, and then you know, you can get up and run off, you're fine. So when we're doing these adjustments, even though it's not a collision and we're hurt, it's just giving the body a chance to readjust, recalibrate where it is in space and time. So if you can go for a walk, that's better. But because we're limited, you know, we don't want to be off camera and everything. It's just good to cross the midline with your hands, figure of 8s. You can walk in the figure 8 on the spot as well. But yeah, if you're doing this at home in your own practice, you can do it and then go for a little walk and come back. All right. Well, I was thinking we could do an eye rebalance, because I know you and I always get a lot of benefit out of doing this one, and it's something that we probably don't do enough of. It's super simple, but when you're adjusting the body, especially, and I'm noticing I'm getting the pressure adjusting in my body, to readjust the eyes is really important. So it's super simple. And the reason why we do it is that over time, if you start to lose your peripheral, your body starts to feel stressed, because if it can't see everything, it's forever thinking, oh, something's going to get me. So if we can open up the eye sight, give you a wider space to be able to navigate the world with, you actually start to put the body in a bit more natural sense of safety and more room for healing then. So what we're going to do is start with shoulder width apart our legs, and we're going to have our hands out in front about nose height, and I want you to keep your head focused on the arm in front of you, and the right hand, we're going to start with the right, we're going to be going up at a 45-degree angle. Okay, we're going to do that 8 times, but we're going to just follow, keep your head straight, but with your eyes only, follow your finger, your thumb back to the middle. Okay, we're going to do that 8 times. Then we're going to do the next one out to the side, and again we're going to track your thumb with your eyes only, and then 45 down. Okay, then we're going to come back and do the other side. Now when you do this, you'll find if you've been working at a screen a lot and you've got this tunnel vision, you haven't been, you know, stretching your eyes that much, you'll find the first few might be quite challenging, because it's a little bit of strain. It's having to stretch that muscle. So keep doing it, and towards the end you'll find the body will start to relax and go, oh, okay, I get it now. So it's interesting. All right, so let's start off. Arms out in front, focusing on your thumb on your left arm, but with the right thumb we're going to go up and track it with your eye. We're going to go up and back to center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just give your arms a shake there. So if you're at home, you can go a lot slower than I am, okay? And you'll find that you might come to a certain distance, and as you do it through the 8 counts, you'll be able to stretch your vision a little bit further, so it might take you a little bit longer. All right, so arms up again. We're going to go out to the side this time. So your right arm focusing on the nail in front, out to the side, with your eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Give your arms a shake. Okay, let's go 45 down to the other one now. Okay, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now it's really important with this you do both sides. So don't just leave it there, because it is affecting your eyesight. So really, really important that you balance this out with the other side. So we'll do this in a minute. How did you find Celia? You got
Oh, that felt amazing. I haven't done it for a while, and I always forget. So, yeah, it was definitely well needed. I feel a lot more centered and balanced on my right than my left.
because a lot of the coaches, we've done a lot of the maneuvers, and it was usually the one thing that we think, oh, we haven't done that. And when we do it, we always notice a big difference. We think, oh, we should do this more often, because as we're adjusting everything in our body, it's the one thing we forget. So um, I just realized this morning. I hadn't done it in a long time. I thought, well, I might as well do it now. So let's do the other side, left side. So arms out in front, and we're going to go up with the left side 45 degrees. Track it with your eye, and then back to center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Give it a shake. I noticed towards the end there I could actually extend my arm a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm noticing I'm really restricted at the top. Today, down the bottom and to the sides were okay, but at the top, like it feels like I've closed in a bit, so it did open up towards the end.
I find. All right, let's go. Let's do the center one. Arms out in front. Track that eye. Track the thumb with your eye. Back to center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Ooh, yeah, definitely easier going that way. I can definitely get a wider scope out to the sides that way. And I do feel my eyes are adjusting. All right, let's do that last one. And we're nearly got time to finish it up. Okay, down 45 to the left, track it with your eye, and back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Whew. Okay, just
Right.
rotate your body. Look out to the distance, and then look back down to the ground. So just test your eyes. Look around. Yeah, I definitely needed that. It's been a while since I've done it.
Should we do the vagus nerve
Yeah,
reset?
do the vagus nerve, and then we'll finish it up. That sounds
Yep.
great. Especially doing that now with the eyes, getting all that flow of energy from the torso up to the head.
So
Okay.
Taking your left hand and placing it in the meaty part of your right shoulder and giving the at a twist, and then with your right hand, I want you to place it underneath your ear into the meaty part where the muscle comes up into your neck. So just in here, and I want you to give it a twist there. Turning your head to the left, and then I want you to squat down and breathe in through your mouth three times. 1, 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. And just moving around and just do 3 breaths. 2, 3. And slowly unwind.
That's good. That's a variation. The other day I did it pushing on the jaw, and so you've done it this back here, which is a good one. So it's a slight change.
Yeah, Amira taught me that little variation, and I love it. So with take your right hand, put it on your left, the meaty part of your left shoulder up the top, and give it a twist. With your left hand underneath the ear, give the muscle there a twist, and give it a torque. Turn your head to the right, and then squatting down as far as you're comfortably able to go. 3 breaths through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. And just 3 breaths as you're moving around to come up to center. 2, 3. And release.
Someone just said their eyes are sore now. It goes to show that your eyes, that muscle is a little bit weak. You need to work on it. So, yeah, have a little bit of sip of water. Keep yourself hydrated. Don't overdo the water, but just sip on it. And you might just want to do that maneuver a couple of times over the week. So yeah, it is an indication.
Far out to the side.
What's that?
Just don't push as far out to the side. Just go where you're comfortably able to go.
Yeah. Yeah, just listen to your body. You don't have to try and, well, gone are the days where we force anything. So just go to your to where you need to be, like just do it. And each breath, you'll naturally get a little bit further anyway, because the breath's the healing part. So your body surrenders to it and keep going. So don't force it, but check in with us next time and we'll see how you're going. Okay, that was great, Celia. That's so it's probably one of the most needed ones for me, doing the vagus nerve. I've always got tension up in my neck, and thank you for, okay, thanks, Erica. That's good. All right, well, let's just close off with a head heart. Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it?
Don't mind. I can. You can do it. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, do it. You're
Place
right
right
hand
hand on your heart and your left hand on your head, and you can close your eyes if you'd like to, and just make sure you're engaging your spinal pelvic lock and just breathing in through your mouth 3 times and out, and in and out, and in and out. Nose, 2, 3, and come back to center.
Thank you, Celia. That's a beautiful way to end it. So we synced up the beginning and then we sync our energies out at the end. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning. And thank you, Celia, for jumping in and being my guest. I love doing these with somebody. It's always more fun. So, yeah, I really appreciate you finding the time. I know you've got 2 young boys that have got you needing your attention, and for you to find the time is actually I feel very privileged. So thank you very much.
It's great. They're on the motorbike with Granny. We're outside.
Organise your back. That was good. That's really good. So if anyone wants to connect with either one of us, wanting some help or any questions answered, you can contact us, DM. If you're in the Human Garage app, we're on there as well. And if you're new to this and don't know what Human Garage is all about, go onto their website. They also have an app as well that you can learn all this yourself. It's there's a series of resets that you can do, so to experiment and play with this and see if this is for you. It's the perfect way to reduce stress in your body and to start taking ownership of your own healing journey. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And the Human Garage Core team will be in Australia late October through most of November, early December. So we're all really excited to have them come, and so get on board, see what it's all about. And if you need any other information, DM us. So thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.